This is my advice to you, real estate investor. One thing I notice here, especially here in Kano, is that people are just buying land because they've been told land appreciates and they will make a lot of money. So yes, there's some truth to that, and also the information is incomplete. So you can't, ideally in every investment, that's what we call investment strategy. Even though I understand years back, especially in Hausa land, especially in Kano here, the only way kind of most people even don't understand what is called investment, because how can someone who save his money through adashi, way of adashi, as in yes, casa adashi da Hausa, it's a Hausa term where the people, let's say five to five or more people come together and be saving certain amount, maybe monthly or weekly, so that at the end of every duration that was agreed upon, some the money will now be gathered and be given to one person. For example, we agreed that we are going to be saving 50,000 naira per head. We are 10. So in the first month, that money will be put together and be given to one person. So it's all based on agreement. By end of the investment period, everyone must have taken maybe 500,000 naira. So maybe if you remove the certain commission they are giving to the person who saves and gather the money, we call them what adashi. Most people are just used to that. Aside from because our culture and our tradition, our religion as well, it doesn't favor interest and stuff like that. That's a different field entirely, and I'm not a learned person in that aspect. So maybe you can inquire more about that. But all that I'm trying to say, before you put your money on every investment, know what you are doing. You cannot just be told that you can make money and buy land. Maybe you buy something today and expect to make money in 12 months, or maybe or something like that. The important aspect of it is, okay, let me put it this way. I've now kind of come up with a strategy that I'll only be buying land that are on what we call pre-sales price or pre-construction discounted price, meaning the developer has given out the price he's selling before he even moves to land or moves to the site. At that point, he discounted the price because what we call early bird price. So maybe something that he can sell for maybe 2 million, he sells it for maybe less than 2 million, like 1.5 and so on. As an investor, I can decide, okay, I'll only be buying such lands, and then I will be liquidating them after every 2 weeks. Sorry, after every 2 years. I mean, not weeks. It's a mistake. After every 2 years. So when I do that, I know that okay, this is my position and this is my exit position. I now look for such investments, and then kind of identifying the investment is another entirely aspect. Maybe to with time we will check them one after the other. But my point is, when you make the strategy, you have to stick to it. Make a winning strategy and stick to it. If I now understand that okay, if I buy this plot at every time, at least even if the place didn't add value, maybe by the time the developer moves to the site, I've gotten at least maybe 20% of my money that I put. So I can be doing that I will now buy these plots, and then I'll be selling them after every 2 3 years, maybe when there's a significant improvement in the infrastructure and the documents are available, and then development is kind of ongoing. That momentum, economic activity within the site is ongoing. So with that, I know okay, I've getting the first value of it. That's one aspect of it. There are so many strategies you can make. I'm just giving an example with this. So please and please, you are putting your money, you are investing your money. You know far better than anybody how you struggle to get this money. So don't, and then you need to take your time, and then understand what you are doing. Don't just go on with what you heard or what you hear. Please, this is just a simple advice. See you.